crystal gold and the glass of holy water with a little bit of ginger. Um, for my throat shot. So my throat shot, so these messages come through clear, these frequencies come through clear, no blockage on it. Okay? This is AAR Dual report for where the first the first 12 horrors of 11/30/12,990. See, way on doing that stuff like that, like okay, instead just yes, okay. I'll come back a little bit, later. I'll do it, and I'll come back a little bit later, stuff like that. You know. Earth energy management. So with that being said, so with that being said, you know, if you are synchronistically tuned in, you know, while these arrows are blazing live and direct, Eight of Pentacles mode. Flip on those freezing. Eight of Wands mode, the reception. Let's see, Pentacles, Pentacles, like Pentacles, Tarot. That's the Earth element. That's the Earth element. Okay. Earth is the material. You know. The material, the tangible element. You know. Okay. Space of experience that rule Earth element. The Earth element is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And it's a waning Virgo moon. It's a waning Earth moon. You know? Capricorn's got the establishing. You know, the initiating new structure, new stability. You know, a new way to get those pentacles, you know. You know, the field, you know, the business, you know, the hustle, the status, you know, the empire, the climb up the mountain, you know. Yeah. Saturn, exoterically and esoteric ruled over by Saturn. And say this realm is ruled over by Earth. This realm ruled over by Saturn, this Earth realm. Now, okay, Taurus, it's the maintenance of 3D security. You know, it's you know, it's the maintenance of the Earth. Like, okay, what you had gained from the field, the gains from the field, like from that field you had them gains, them resources, you know, and internal, but also external. You know, second space, talents, giving skills, like the produce from that field, like it's the trees, the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, the crops. Okay? And you know, Venus, exoteric rule Taurus, that's on the earth and material and tangible side. Taurus, you know, for immaterial side Taurus, is also what you values. You know, values. Not every crop and grain has to be like the tangible, but Taurus mostly deals with, yeah, tangibilities. Um, and ex- esoteric rule by Vulcan. See, Vulcan is the craftsmith, you know, craftsmith, the one that takes the materials and form them into things of beauty, but also utility. And then we go with Virgo. Okay, Virgo is the 3D shifts, shift in 3D. Virgo is the work, the service, the distribution of the grains, of the crops, you know, distribution of the goods, the work, okay, because it's exoterically, exoterically, okay, Mercury rule over Virgo, the feminine side, so like that. So you know that's the frequencies, communicating, analyzing. Uh, you know, like how we're going to distribute this, the work that has to be done to harvest, like to harvest the produce, harvest those goods. You know, all the details. You know, the purification, the cleansing. Esoterically, Virgo ruled over by the moon. See, Mama Luna nurtures this earth, nurtures the earth. And one thing about Virgo, it's about nurture, but through service and material. Particularly if Virgo is in one of your earth houses, the second, the sixth, and the 10th. So that being said, if you are synchronistically tuned in, while these arrows blazing live and direct, 8 of Wands mode, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, the reception from the multiverse of the awareness shifts, of the spiritual shifts on the masculine side that guides the awareness, and the crux of what to manifest in 3, that magic, alchemy, boom, infinite multiversal flow. And those swords frequencies back and forth before coming. 9th space. Sagittarius is the natural space of experience are in the 9th arena, 9th space, first house of Jupiter. Okay, while this 9th and 11th space, natural rule by Aquarius. Frequencies is crystallizing up here. Now, if I haven't placed a crux on this frequency transmission, you know, before you tune in, like comments. If you're really not vibing that, to have your inquiries public up in this 11th space for the rest of the human side, the collective, and tune in and your frequencies, then shoot me those frequencies, them swords on the 8th and 9th space, email. Cause one thing, the 8th space rule is things not seen to everybody. Scorpio, things not seen to everybody. You know, the fourth space is with privacy. 8 spaces got kind of what's here, so in those, you know. What's behind the veil? What's behind the curtain? Okay, because if Libra would be the window, lost object horror astrology. Lost object horror astrology. If a significator is in Libra, then you best believe it's by a window. If the house that is located in Libra's on the cusp, that too. Like, you know, I significant could be in Scorpio, but the house cusp is significant, one of those One of those main significants seeing in the house cusp is in Libra, is by a window. But I say if Libra would be the window, Scorpio would be the curtain that covers up the window behind the veil. The veil. And now, all right. And okay. On my solar area, you know, three shade, three shades blend from my Aries Femme palette, which I do plan to manifest and crystallize the expansion on the product selection. To for more palettes for each space of experience and Venus signs, stuff like that. But yeah, red, blue, and the white. Make that amethyst, lavender, purple. And on brow bone, that crystal white. And up here in this area above that, the yellow. Like mid three shades and the white, and the last shade of the white. So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay. All right. Okay. Selenite. So I could tune and tap in to the divine and multiversal. And so these frequencies can flow, so I can receive from above with these frequencies. And clear quartz, so I tap into multiversal all around and the flow and those frequencies, so they come right through me. So I'll be a clear channel and clear messenger of truth. And I will have provided pure service. All right. Now, at 0:12 p.m. UT, 0:12 p.m. UT, and that now before I kick in, see how the energy flow through and stuff like that, so I can expand. So I can expand through frequencies on the effects of the energies. And they want to talk about crystals don't work. Man, motherfucker, niggas, get some wisdom. Get some wisdom. Okay. Now, before I tap in, these collective read, Ptolemaic aspects, non-Ptolemaic aspects, and fits the spherical alignment to everything else except Pluto, is more accurate expounded upon in a personal one-on-one read. Okay? Because Pluto is the most powerful energy. Period. You know? Okay. Hysterical reads, either with transits or synastry. Lost event horror astrology, 2 or 3 rotations. Tarot reads, lost object horror reads within the same rotation you request in, because horror means hour, the hour, the cosmic hour, the hour. Okay. Hand cast map and reads 2 or 3 weeks. 14-21 rotations. 14-5 magic. 21-3. Unless I'm going through some Uranus and some Pluto alignments to my energies and my maps, and like I said, if that's going on, if it's going to take, if it's going to take me longer to do the read, I would transmit these frequencies up here, Chris Guy frequencies up here, and let y'all know. Hey. Okay. Now, that being said, okay, at 0:12 p.m., 0:12 a.m. UT, because we focus on, yeah, I'm aware of Gregorian time, but thing is, true times. If you got mutable 9 space. If you got mutable 9 space, stuff like that, one thing that you have to be tuned in to both. A mutable 6 space too, you know? Mutable 6 space. Particularly if you got Pisces or Sagittarius on the 6th house. You gotta be tuned into both. Or if one of those rulers is in mutable sign, particularly a Jupiterian sign, you know, then, you know, masculine side spirituality, feminine side spirituality, then you have to be Gemini too. Gemini also. Particularly if it's on the 9th space. Particularly if it's on the 9th space, you know? Okay? Because one thing I learned in my experience and journey so far is how to do with duality of both realms. Yeah. Stay in contact with the higher realm. Tune in, because part one thing to do. Tune into higher, stay tuned into a higher realm, stuff like that. Stay tuned in, tap into your spirituality, but at the same time, keep your Pisces area, your feet, where flow, shift and flow. Keep your feet on the things of earth. Keep your feet on the ground, stay rooted and stay grounded, but still be in your higher chakras, still function in your crown and your third eye and higher chakras also. But don't neglect your lower chakras either. And vice versa. Yeah, be in the earth chakra and the root chakra, but do not neglect do not neglect your higher chakras. Because as above, so below. As above, so below. You know, some of us is called here to do both. Function in both realms. Okay? Be in both realms at once. Be in both realms. So that being said, move in both rooms. Okay. So that being said, you know, at 0:12 a.m. UT, okay, we had the Jupiter sets out Uranus alignment, and like I said, if Jupiter is going through your sixth space, in this alignment, going around that sixth space, it's a little bit of a shift in 3D flip. It's a bit of a shift in 3D flip or aspect in your sixth space ruler, because you know, with that being said, you got Uranus going on in your eighth space, stuff like that. So it'll be a bit flip. Shift 3D flip because your A space, because flip you going in A space, stuff like that, how you maintain your vibrational security, you know, and Uranus and Taurus that have to deal with shared value, joint resources, you know. You know, inheritance, other things, but in this case, you know, inheritance, but anyways, inheritances, you know, wills, you know, deep intimacy from a relationship, because seven space relationship, eight space like deep intimacy from a relationship. See sexuality, but it's not quite the procreational sexuality that the fifth space deal with for the procreation of young ones, the birthing young ones into this realm, starseed, or young ones to this realm. No, it's that intimate, sacred, tantric sexuality. You know? Another thing, eight space rule over the yoni, lingam. Yeah. Yoni lingam, elimination functions. I guess in those frequencies, you know, garbage, you know, but anyways, and other things, eight space rule are insurance, taxes, inheritances, joint property, death. You know, occult things, occult. Speaking on the more higher up feminine side of spirituality, the occult Scorpio rule, or the occult too. Pisces, okay. Pisces rule over the witchery and the wizardry. Scorpio rule over the occult. You know? Mars, particularly Pluto, the occult, yeah, the occult, and Gemini and Virgo will rule over the magic, the magician tarot card, Hermes, Mercury, one thing rule over magic, you know, wands, magic, because magician tarot card, yeah, I know this is spherical line port, but hey, it's still flow, like, you know, this still flow on both the masculine side and feminine side of spirituality, you know, the spherical, multiversal, and cosmic sciences. The magician, okay, card number 1, new begins, card Mercury, okay, the reception to the multiverse that guides the awareness and the crux of what manifests in 3D. So therefore, okay, you remember, okay, then like, okay, you see no frequencies, and then you looking around, because like that Mercury is the messenger between realms, the upper, but also the messenger between realms. They look around, stuff like that, and then you see a crux. Okay, what do I need to put down here? What do I need to put down here? Okay, Magician Tarot card. Okay, it has its pinnacle, Earth, you know, Earth. Okay, he has his cup, water, element, water, the vibes, you know. His wand, the fire, spirit, and the sword, the air. Okay, because at Mercury factor, okay, Gemini would be the spell casting, the spelling, the writing, the scripts, the crystallization of frequencies, stuff like that. Virgo would be, and since it Wayne Virgo moon, Virgo would be things and rule of things and the tools with you guys and the methods. The method of how we gonna carry the method how we gonna carry it. But anyways, expounding upon, okay, the garment that occurred at 12, 0012 UT, that breaks down to 3. Okay, wisdom, expansion, experience, Jupiter. It's Jupiterian aspect. Okay, the reception to the yang or the multiversal flow that sits above the crux of 3D, and manifestation, mastery, alignment with the reception, extended from the east point to reception, extend from the west point. The east would be the initial, the I am. You know, initial 3D, whereas the east point, element spirit, west point, element air. Element air. The we are, the fall, the balance, the compromise. Crux, the cross, the top of this ring, the staff, the top of this ring, establishment, and the root and the core of this ring. Rooted in the spirit and the awareness of maintaining 3D security. So with that being said, this is Uranus. It can either flip which way, or Jupiter is already in mutable sign. Add to that mutable space experience, Jupiter back in domicile. Jupiter is in domicile in Sagittarius and Pisces. So add that, you know, but Uranus still in post-shadow phase, you know. Because like I said, outer stairs, post-shadow phase, the heavy here, post-shadow phase, yes, that's including Neptune. Read why I don't include Neptune, bit 3, heavy here for collective, because Neptune is Neptune. Like Neptune is Neptune. Unless Neptune is slowed down, or in post-shadow, phase, unless Neptune is slowed down and stuff like that. Neptune is the all that is. Neptune is the whole multiversal expanse. Period. The whole multiversal expanse. You know, all that is there was Neptune, a whole multiversal expanse. But best believe, it came from Uranus and Gaia. Uranus, his symbol. He created the constellation, the sky. Uranus' symbol or Uranus symbol would be the zodiac wheel. But for then, Neptune came, his son Poseidon came to expanse. Okay, but anyways, Uranus is slowed down, so you know, So kind of sort of act like his son Chronos a little bit, you know, the maintenance of 3D security that sits above the reception. So that being said, it's like that, yeah, there's still an opportunity and mastery to, you know, to manifest like that, you know, that part of that ocean contain, you know, Jupiter, that part of that ocean flow, it kind of contain land somewhere. But at the same time, it's a it's a flip shift while it come your way or not. Or not, you could get some or it could flow it, you know? Okay, and at um 5:46 a.m. they break down 15 mastery. Okay, mastery, manifestation. We have moon trine Venus. We have moon trine Venus. So that being said, you know, and since it's waning Virgo moon, you know, speaking collectively, it's a waning moon. So, and I'm going to expand on the big three heavy here aspect after I'm done expounding on collective aspect. This is waning moon. So, as I said, doing waxing moon, your maintenance of 3D of establishment 3D security of establishing 3D security, sit above crux of 3D would be by gifted by the 3D shifts like you're vibing with, like the work that you're nurturing and manifesting and tending to. So like I said, if you waxing moon, like you know, the work that you do out there got to circle, working in field series, working in the field, stuff like that, it'd be something to add to what the cornucopia. It'd be some more what materials for the bricks. You know, if after you uncut down some trees, you can add it to the structure, the building. Like what you gonna gain and reap more food for the mountain climb, you know? Like for a mountain climb, so the work, you know? Like the nurture would add to stability. But since it's waning moon, unless you did some moon magic, and yes, there's still time. I like that. There's still time until the moon hit a semi-set style with sun. After that, it's too late. Okay. Planetary auras magic, yeah. Planetary days magic, yeah. But now, okay. And I'm talking about spherical alignment and the waning moon. Now, if this is in harmonious aspect, when big three heavy here include or exclude Uranus, yes, definitely so. Working up Saturn, make it manifest. Uranus is going fast. Add a little pleasant surprise while you in the vibe. But man, this is just tour that ain't going to nurture. Uranus, add a little pleasant reception, like, but there you go. Or not, it be just you just out there and like, you know. Yeah, you enjoying the field at the same time, and Pluto, yeah, definitely wealth, regeneration, purification. If your Pluto is in alignment with a beneficent fixed Aries, then yeah, definitely beneficial. Malevolent, catastrophic or fatal working, depending on whatever arena that's in. And if it's in your A space do rule over death, or an aspect, particularly hard aspect to your A rule, and it's being activated like this, I don't know. Fatality. That's all I gotta say, fatality. Now, and like I said, I shoot I'm called to put out the accurate frequencies for as much as I can see at that point in time that I'm expanding on drop these jewels and shooting these arrows and shooting these arrows and have these swords flying. Okay. Hard aspects. Hard aspects where block blockage. Yeah, you got your cornucopia, but you got your cornucopia, but at the same time, yeah, you got your cornucopia, but at the same time, you know, what you vibing with, the work that you vibe, ain't gonna, you got your cornucopia, but you gonna be blocked. Your vibes is blocked from working. You like, yeah, I don't feel like it. Uranus, where it go your favor, might flip the reception to where you feel like going to work to add to that cornucopia because it's gonna be like, yeah, but I'm starting to run that. I started running that stuff, man. The shot is right, like, man, I'm starting running that corn. Kept corn, let's get the cat corn. I started running that corn. I started running that wheat. I'm running low on flour. I need some. Man. Oatmeal, you think you good? Like, I don't know. Yeah, let me go on it. And then that surprise to flip your face or not, or not, lightning strike and be like, you know what? No. Lightning strike and like, nah. No. And Pluto, well, your Pluto is alignment to beneficence, fits and stairs. Pluto gonna be like, but what's that for? You see, you're gonna purify the vibe, regenerate, add wealth to the vibes, and the purification process. Like, what's the frequency of the tour, of the shift you're trying to do in 3D. But 11 fits and stairs, and Pluto in line to 11 fits and stairs, man, catastrophe, where it's a catastrophe or a pendulum, fatal work, catastrophe, especially particularly if some A space teams is going on with. Okay, and Pinnacle Exchange. Before I close at this frequency transmission, Pinnacle Exchange to get it clear. Pinnacle Exchange get it clear. Okay. Tarot. Okay. Tarot. 3-card read. $5. 5 Pentacles, $5. Okay. Celtic card spread, $10. $10. Okay. Any other spread, $5. All right. A hysterical read. Okay. Lost object horary, 15 cents. That deal tangibilities, 15 cents. Okay. Regular read, 30. Sinistry, because I'm looking at 2 maps for Sinistry, so that's going to be double. 6, 6 manifestation, Mass Street, Saturn, but also Earth, Venus. 2. century. Okay, event horary 15. Okay, and to hand cast a map, the hand cast a map is going to, is it, the hand cast a map, the hand cast a map. Okay, since that's going to take the most of my energy, then to keep the energy exchange rate fair and even, stuff like that. So so I give you accurate calculated map, hand cast map, an accurate calculated map, you know, an accurate drone map, an accurate cast map. Okay, that the earth energy exchange for that is going to be, it's going to be 120 pinnacles, $120. Okay, keep it fair and exchange, $120, stuff like that, because this is work of the hand. I'm in my frequencies with. Yeah, I'm in my frequency with, in my spiritual side with, in my psychic vibe, but same time, it's hand casting, hand calculating. It also requires physical exertion too. Okay? Alright. Alright, and I will catch y'all lay on this rotation. Okay, and another thing I want to expand upon. Like, what's the difference between days? Okay, solar day, we start get closer to true New Year, so it's inch up earlier. Okay, commences at 1800 UT. That'd be 12 here in Gregorian. No, the Saturn Neptune nebulousness time, Saturn Neptune duality, because Saturn would be the structure of time in this ring, time in this universe, stuff like that, and that's the stereo line. It's the same time. We are not the only universe. There's a multiverse. The way these energies is, the energies within our universe. There's multiple universes. It's a multiverse. Saturn, Neptune. I transmit frequencies there. You know, and I said before the rest of the alignments hit, for the rest of the rotation, it'd be another frequency transmission. All right, much love, y'all.